This question is a great question because it was the focal of the webinar that my team did yesterday. So my experience with the collegial, collaborative, and reflective conversations for climate and culture for the School for Enduring Change, my experience has been kind of not intentional. The experience that I've had with working with other teachers when it comes to collaborating is from the resources that we got from the book and the strategies that they had, we did some of those, but it wasn't with intentionality. So you would meet up and you would have team meetings and you kind of debrief on how a particular field trip or field experience went. You would collaborate and say, okay, what could we do better? What could we do differently next time? What did the students get out of the experience? When it comes to planning, the teachers really did well with collaborating with each other from the experience that I've had, especially in childcare. But like I said, I think it was intentional, but I don't think the teachers really clearly understood why you do these things. What's the purpose of that? And I think over the years, the training's gotten better to facilitate that. So from the book, I'm going to talk about the centers of pedagogy that really stuck out to me when it comes to concerning this topic of climate and culture. So the centers of pedagogy, spheres of influence. The second one, which was reflective practice, stepping back. So that means partner dialoguing, one-on-one interaction, quality time in a partnership, and targets reflective thinking. Reflection through journal. I don't like writing. That is not my first inclination. I am a math science person, but really there is something to writing and reflecting on not only your personal life, but your professional life as far as certain topics and certain projects that you have to do, and reflect on how it could be done better. I think writing it more so than thinking about it helps get it out on paper. Team briefing, which is huge. I never realized how huge team debriefings are, because then you'll find out there's some people who felt the same way that you did, or maybe something that you had never thought of. Video analysis, which is kind of interesting. I never thought about that. Videotaping yourself is when you are in the middle of a project, or if you're in the middle of a lesson, just to see how you perform. Here's a really great one. Last night, I went ahead and recorded our webinar so that I could see myself. I haven't looked at it yet, but this will be a great way to see where I need to improve, what I need to do differently, all those great things. And then professional portfolio process, we have it's recommended for students to have a portfolio, but this really kind of spoke to me as well, to have your own professional portfolio of things that you have done. We don't count that. We just kind of like, oh, we did it, we're fine, we're done, and we keep moving. So I think having that would be definitely encouraging. The next aspect would be collaborative planning, the power of think tanks. So in curriculum development, using graphic organizers are practical tools that foster effective team planning for curricular development sessions. Perfect. This also provides a viable measure of productivity for team planning. The next one is instructional design. So that provides an opportunity to share winning ideas that work with your particular grade level or with your setting using the graphic tools. And coming to, for the teachers to come to your teammates, to come to a instructional setting where you could actually find out exactly how you want to prepare that. And then assessment techniques, that way you can clarify the roles and how to help parents and students know what to expect when it comes to testing and assessment for your classroom.